everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ria and welcome to Eye Candy by Ria. In today's video, we are going to be doing another episode of a Savage Anti-haul and what's going on my wish list. This is kind of essentially like Samantha March's Will I Buy It, where we look at new makeup releases, where we pretty much just talk about new releases and whether it is worth stashing, essentially like adding it to our wish list so in the future we can purchase it, or anti-hauling it and mentally trashing it. This is all like personal preference, and I personally end up watching a billion of these videos like from all different beauty gurus because I love to see the different perspectives and the different makeup styles people have and opinions on makeup releases. I would really love it if you guys would give this video a like and subscribe to my channel since you are already here and you do like these types of videos. I plan on uploading 3 to 4 times a week. I also work 7 days, so keep that in mind. I'm going to be trying my best. Yes, so without further ado and further blabbing, let us hop right into this video. I'm just going to scooch over to the side so you guys, oh yeah, perfect. So you guys can see all the products. So the first makeup release I am super excited about, it is the Norvina Collection by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Honestly, why am I doing this? Honestly, this kind of reminds me of how a Natasha, is it? Yeah, of how a Natasha Denona palette looks like, but only bigger. I'm so excited, but at the same time, I'm so torn because if you know me, you know your girl lives for a good Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Like, I live, breathe, die for them. But at the same time, I get kind of overwhelmed about kind of what to do and it having so many options. So this palette includes 25 shades, matte and shimmery, and it is $60, which is honestly, for the way that it looks, the quality, and especially it looking like a Natasha Denona and it being that price, I'm all about it. I honestly wish this palette would have been just like cut in half so that we could truly appreciate the colors, but at the same time I'm not mad at it because it's Norvina. Like, I'm so torn. I love how it looks like in the photos, but I definitely have to see it in real life. Honestly, I'm definitely adding this to my wish list. If there is one palette that I would sacrifice that overwhelming feeling of eyeshadows for, it would be from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Honestly, if it was any bigger, I would definitely not buy it. But this actually looks really good and I am keen to see how the eyeshadows perform. Also, just to add to it, before actually purchasing it, I'm definitely going to be looking up a few tutorials and reviews of it, just because this is a new palette and I'm guessing maybe a new eyeshadow formula. I'm not really sure, but just to be sure before spending $60, and over here in Australia it's definitely going to be a little bit more, so before spending that amount of money I definitely do want to see a few reviews. But yeah, I'm definitely, how many times can you girls say definitely? I'm so adding this palette to my wish list. As for the coral set from the Norvina Collection, it's not really up my alley. If you know me, I'm not that into bright lips. I'm very into nudes and subtle tones. Occasionally I do love a red lip, but this is just not for me and not my makeup style. But definitely if you are a coral lover, she does show swatches of how different they look, and they all have different undertones. Although they look similar, I do see the difference. But yeah, I'm anti-hauling this because it's just not my cup of tea. Next up, which is something again I'm so excited for. I don't know whether a lot of the products being released this week are just calling my name, or it's just that the fact that I finally finished my low buy after a year and a half and I'm going a little bit crazy. It is the Huda dual-ended liner in Black Matte. First of all, the promo pictures, she looks so freaking gorgeous. But this is what I'm talking about, innovation. I know that she's not the first to come out with this kind of like concept, because I have used the Pixie one with Miriam. They did like a little collab where they had a dual ended liner, but this is more permanent, so I'm definitely gonna be picking this up once this comes into Sephora. I am so excited and I can't wait to try it out. Also, Milani eyeshadow, I'm so happy, is coming out with the shade extension range. Now they're coming out with 45 shades in total, where they've added 16 new shades in their, Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Honestly, I cannot believe it's taken them this long, but at the same time, I'd rather them take their time and really get it right, rather than just doing any shade extension just to say they've extended their shade range, and rather like actually working on the undertones. So yeah, I'm in the shade 60W, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. I freaking love this foundation. I love the formula. This is definitely full coverage. Also, I just noticed my makeup is looking ratchet on camera. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, okay, I just changed the lighting so it makes my makeup look just a tad bit better. I think this is like... You guys, I'm filming this after work and I'm literally having a long black right now just to keep me awake, because your girl is dead set exhausted. But I have to film this for you guys because I freaking love filming this and personally love watching these. So yeah, I'm really happy. Yeah, this is definitely a full coverage foundation, but it's so good. It's hydrating, full coverage, and it's perfect for if you have oily combo skin. Couldn't recommend this enough. Next up, we have the Venus eyeshadow palette in Venus Immortals from Lime Crime Makeup. And usually I'm not that intrigued by the Venus collections and Lime Crime as a brand just because of the controversy. But this is the first time that I've actually looked at one of their release and I'm just like, shut up. Is this actually by Lime Crime? Like, the colors, you know what I'm mostly like excited by? It is the color story. It is like the way that they've not only found a way to continue the Venus line, but like the color story inside it matches the packaging, and this is just something. Like, if I look at the palette, I am instantly inspired. I instantly like have like 15 looks in mind, you know? Like, this makes me excited to do my makeup, and that is what I look for when I'm looking at new makeup releases. So I have definitely added this to my wish list. Again, when I'm saying that I'm adding it to my wish list, doesn't mean I'm just gonna go out and buy it like straight away. No, I'm adding it to my wish list, and over time, if I still am intrigued by it, I will end up picking it up. But Lime Crime is not readily available to us Aussies. So again, if I have to branch out to like Beauty Bay or Cult Beauty and get it through those sites, I will end up purchasing it if I end up making an order, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is definitely added to my wish list. I love the color Ash. It's like this purpley undertoned, like gray color. This just looks so stunning, and this is the first time and first color story from the entire Venus collection that has actually intrigued me. Next up, we have something that I'm not that intrigued by, and it is the MAC Cosmetics and Purdy's Makeup collection. I see the inspiration behind it, and it does look gorgeous. Again, MAC's packaging, chef's kisses, beautiful, perfect. I live, breathe, die for it. But the products are always such a letdown. The palette itself looks so neutral and basic. I feel like, honestly, if you just take out the packaging and look at the past few releases from MAC, for the past year or so, even more than that, they all release the same eyeshadow story. And it's just not, those kind of stories that are being released, just don't, like, I look at it and be like, you know what, I'll just skip eyeshadow for the day. You know what I mean? Like, versus the lime crime one, versus, you know, where I look at the palette and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go for like a grey smoky eye, or like do a cool tone, kind of cut crease. Like, that is what I'm talking about, honey. Like, that is what I want. I want that excitement. I want something that brings me joy, and this just doesn't bring me joy when I'm looking at it. But the packaging is the bomb diggity. I can't deny that. Usually, I would say I'm pretty good with you know, what's up with TV, like new TV shows that are being released. I'm gonna confess to you guys, I haven't watched Euphoria. I know I should, but I definitely will get on it. But hello, I don't have HBO, so how am I meant to access it? Like, if it was on Netflix and stuff, I would have definitely been on it in like a second. But I digress. What I meant to say is Power and Colored Raine. I didn't even know Power was a TV show. And it is in celebration of their 6th season. Am I missing something? Like, how can a show go on for 6 seasons and like I never hear about it? Is it like true crime, or I don't know? I'm confused. But anyway, this palette looks gorgeous. Again, I've never tried anything from Colored Raine. I can appreciate the palette, I can appreciate the collection, it looks beautiful, but it's just not something I'm interested in, so I'm definitely going to be anti-holding it. But I definitely, at the same time, still have a Colored Raine as one of the brands that I really do want to like explore further, but maybe not now with this collection. However, the swatches look freaking bomb.com, especially like the blush and highlight duos. Okay, that's really exciting me. The one Improve My Loyalty, I'll put it up here. Editing me is gonna hate me because I'm literally gonna have to put up all the swatches, but nonetheless, I have to show you guys. Improve My Loyalty, amazing. However, the highlight doesn't really match the blush, so I'm just like, go what you're doing. Like, I'm pretty sure someone who would match the highlight with that skin tone would not match the blush, so I'm like, I try to make it impossible. Like, help a sister out here. I honestly, before filming this, was kind of questioning the fact that, is everything okay? Is everything in Colourpop headquarters going okay? Like, I haven't seen a new makeup release, and then they just released the Peach Collection. I'm gonna be real honest. I feel like I'm scared to say, why am I so scared to say this? But this is boring to me. This is definitely not my cup of tea. I find that the shadows, I can appreciate it. This is gorgeous. But peaches are just not something that I gravitate towards because they end up making my eyes look a little bit irritated for some reason. I don't know whether it just like, I don't know, it just like doesn't fit in with, it doesn't complement my skin tone. Personally, I just feel like that with my makeup preference, but I can appreciate it. I think the color story is beautiful, but it is boring for me, if that makes sense. Like, I won't gravitate towards it, but I can appreciate it. I am a peachy girl. I love peaches, first of all. I love peaches also. But like, it's just, I feel so bad because I love this, but I just know if I buy the palette, I'm not going to use it. However, your girl is planning to make another huge ass Colourpop order, but I'm not going to be getting this. I might get other stuff from Colourpop, which I will like make a whole other video on. But I can appreciate this palette. It's gorgeous, but on my skin tone and just my makeup preference, I don't think it's for me. But Colourpop girl, I was starting to get worried there for like a little second, you know? I was like, what's happening? Is everything okay? Like, I know that they're coming up with a peach collection, but It's almost been a week, like more than a week. What's happening? Anyway, your girl just being a little bit dramatic. Mother Pat has now come out with a new eyeshadow palette, which is called the Midnight Sun. Ooh, the name just gives me a whole lot of vibes. I'm living. It includes 10 shades, magical bronzes, wicked violets, mystical crimsons, and goddess golds with multi-dimensional effects. Whoever comes up with the description for these, 10 out of 10. But it retails for 125 bucks, and your girl just doesn't have that cash money, especially if I'm planning to get all those other palettes. But I can truly appreciate Pat McGrath, her work. I mean, she's like the goddess of makeup. It is releasing September 6th. If I didn't have the limit on price, I would definitely be adding this to my wish list. But realistically, I have to anti-haul it because your girl just can't afford it. I wish I could, but I can't. I remember watching a video of Lauren May Beauty saying that, you know, we can appreciate the makeup that's coming out. That doesn't mean you can't, like, if you like something, you have to buy it. So yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna anti-haul it. It's not definitely like an anti-haul where I'm like, girl, why are you releasing this? Like, should have just tossed that idea in the trash kind of savagery. However, the savagery is gonna come out for this product, the Decay Naked Honey Palette. I think this has all gone through our minds. Like, what the hell were they thinking? This is the most boring ass, disappointing makeup release that I have ever seen. Jokes. Anything that's being released from the new Naked collection after they've discontinued the old like Urgy Naked palette has been so royally disappointing. And I'm not here to smash or trash talk Urban Decay makeup, Urban Decay as a brand, because I live and breathe and die for the 24/7 Glide On pencils and their their all-nighter. That is just my ride or die, okay? No one can ever talk me out of getting those products and repurchasing them, but their palettes are on a whole other level of freaking disappointing. Like, of freaking like bringing disappointment to like makeup releases. Like, if I know I'm gonna be disappointed by a product, I would easily be like, Urban Decay palettes, where are you? I know it's just gonna be a total letdown. The name, the packaging has just been wasted because inside literally looks like 50 Shades of Beige with maybe like a goldy greenish shift, which you can probably get it as an individual or just buy the new Aina palette. I mean, that's like 50 times more impressive and more inspiring and more likely to inspire you to do different amazing looks than this boring piece of mess. Like, this is where I was just like, who asked for this? Like, what were they thinking? Product development? Hello? Like, are you guys sleeping? Are you guys like fatigued? Because I know 50,000 people that can literally, who may not even know much about makeup, come up with a better palette than this. Like, I'm just gonna stop before I fully like trash and like put this palette in the gutter. But yeah, you guys get the vibe I'm going for. This ain't it, sis. Thank you, next. Let's move on to the next release. This is the 4th Ray Beauty Glisten Up Mist. It is a vitamin C mist that aims to instantly enhance your skin with a hydrated glow infused with vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, camu, and white tea to support radiant complexion, microfine shimmer, and delivers a subtle glow. Vitamin C, a glowy mist. Hello? Colourpop, are you Are you in my head? Are you listening to my thoughts? Do you know everything I want? Because this is definitely being added to my wish list, and it's definitely going to be added to my cart when I make that huge ass Colourpop order. Next up, something which is like super exciting and I'm super excited for. This is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude collection. This looks so beautiful. It is a collection of universally flattering shades, deeply hydrating, comfortable and a luxurious texture. This just looks, I mean, I'm just gonna put up all 3 photos. Doesn't that just make you want to buy this? Like, I'm usually like a liquid lipstick girl, but I need this in my life. Like, I don't care if this transfers, I need this in my life, guys. I'm such a nude lipstick hoe. I kid you not. I freaking love it. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking this out and seeing how they look like in person. And with that being said, I'm definitely adding this to my wish list. I'm not sure if I'm going to be purchasing it right away, but damn girl, this is something from Natasha. Usually, you know how they come up with their blushes and bronzer like palette? That never really spoke to me, but this one, I know this video is super long. I'm so sorry, but I know I haven't done an Savage anti-haul and wishlist video in such a long time. Like, as in like the one I just uploaded, I pre-filmed, and I couldn't just like throw it out because I did spend so much time like filming it. But I just can't not talk about new makeup releases. It just makes me so happy, and these are like my favorite videos to film. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just gonna make this video super long. I hope you guys love me anyway. So I'm just gonna continue on. I'm going to talk about the Benefit Boi-ing Concealer. This makes me so happy to see, because the one thing that really did put me off Benefit Cosmetics in the past with their concealers and like skin complexion range was their lack of shades. This comes with a good range, definitely not the best, definitely not like 50 plus shades. As for now, I'm just gonna anti-haul it because I feel like when I like concealer, I tend to stick to them. But if I do see that it is kind of hydrating, and it apparently includes like algae derived ingredients for the smooth looking of skin and doesn't flake or crease, I definitely do want to see a few reviews, and maybe that might change my mind. Next up, it is the collaboration with Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills. When I saw, like literally an hour after she uploaded, I clicked on that video so fast, like girl, nothing could stop me. I was so excited. The price range is amazing. The colors are so my vibe. I love that she made this like people of color friendly. Like, I love that she's just slowly and gradually but doing so well transforming the makeup industry. I feel like she really brings light to issues that people are often scared to discuss, or just don't discuss it because either they're afraid that it will give them the wrong side of attention. I don't know. I think she just speaks up for all of us, all the girls who are a person of color, women of color, men of color. Like, she is just Auntie Jackie, and I don't know. You feel like you personally know her. Anyway, let's talk about the makeup. Definitely being added to my wish list. I definitely saw it in like Sephora, as in like online, but I definitely want to see this in person, just because I'm just like an in-person like palette looker. Like, whenever I end up spending more than $21, I definitely want to see it in person, but I know the quality is there. It's just like, so yeah, I definitely want to get this. Maybe not now, maybe like in a day or two as I'm saying this, because I know I'm gonna get this. So I just reheated my coffee because cold coffee just, it's not a vibe when it's so cold outside and so cold in the house. no thank you. So the last two products I want to talk about before signing off and letting you guys get on to watching other YouTube videos is the Colourpop Rainbow Collection. You know your girl loves color makeup, so I had to talk about this. I feel like you can get these shades from the Colourpop Monochromatic palettes, and since I already have like a couple of those, I feel like half of the palette like cancels out. But at the same time, I really want those like limited edition eyeshadows so insanely badly. So I don't know what to do in this situation. I would love it if you guys could like help give me some advice in the comments down below. Like, would you buy the palette because you want those shades? I don't know. Usually I'm really good about these things, but this one just has me torn, you know? Because I mean, I don't mind doubling up on some shadows, especially for the price of it being $40. I mean, come on. It's like cheaper than like an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and you're getting like 5 times the shades. But I'm so torn. Like, I want the palette so badly. As for the mascaras and stuff, I'm gonna be anti-hauling, and the quad and the brushes and the liners, because I know like I'm not gonna use that unless it's for like a super creative look. But every day, I wouldn't even have the time to experiment and try them out. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Earth and Ocean 18 Shade Shimmery and Matte Eyeshadow Palette for $14. See, I don't know, I want to anti-haul this, but at the same time I want this. I'm so torn. Okay, you know what's getting me? It's those periwinkle kind of shades in the bottom left, and then there's like mustardy, greenish, like grungy shades up the top right. Those shadows are really what just calls to me and speaks to me. And like, they're just so unique and gorgeous. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't have access to this in Australia. e.l.f. is not readily accessible. So if ever like I stumble upon it, then I'm definitely going to get it. But the likelihood of that, it's not likely, sis. So I'm definitely going to be adding it to my wish list. Like, I definitely want it. But the likelihood of me getting this, I don't think so. Let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know your thoughts on the new makeup releases that I talked about in this video. I would love to hear your opinion and just like start discussion and stuff. I just like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, makeup just makes me so happy, and I love making videos, especially this type of video for you guys. I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys with all my heart, and I'll catch you, my beautiful best friends, in the next video. Bye!